And a couple of basketball camps that I've done, he's come and put on a little ball handling demonstration, okay, just to show the more you
probably about a year ago Christmas.
A year and a half, yeah, a year ago Christmas.
Right.
And what I love about Lance is every time he comes to a camp or clinic or I see him, he gets better every time because he's always practicing. And a year ago, he could do 2-ball dribble. So I showed him 3-ball dribble, and he couldn't do it. And then like 3 months later, he could do 3-ball dribble. And now he's doing stuff that I can't even do. And he has all these drills that I've never even seen before because he keeps practicing and getting better. But Lance is in 3rd grade, and he just shows that the more you practice, the better you get. The better you get. All right. And his dad will talk a lot more about that. So you guys give it up for Lance. Give it up for
Hey guys. Like Coach Eddie said, what we do is we've been going around for the last year talking to different groups of kids.
Having fun, man.
State University, University of Richmond, a bunch of camps that Coach Eddie's put on around Raleigh. What we really teach is what hard work does. And hard work, guys, really gets you better at something. And I don't mean just hard work in basketball. We're going to talk about his hard work in basketball, but hard work can make you good at anything. It's going to make you good at school. It can make you good at wrestling. It can make you good at reading. It can make you good at drama, if that's what you like. It can make you good at whatever you want to do, but all you have to do is practice it. Lance just turned 9 years old. He's a 3rd grader at Our Lady of Lourdes School, which is over here in Raleigh. And he started playing basketball at a pretty young age, and he liked playing basketball a lot. Now, basketball's not his only sport. He plays soccer. He plays baseball. He likes to surf a lot. So he does a lot of different sports. He doesn't do just basketball all the time, but he likes practicing basketball. And every day, even when he's playing those other sports, he tries to take time out of his day to touch a basketball, be it for 20 minutes, or be it for an hour, or be it for 2 hours. He tries to touch a ball every day to try to make himself better because he knows with hard work, he has more success and he can do more things, and he likes learning about doing things. So what we started doing was Coach Eddie, through his camps, used to make a list, and he could probably get you one of these lists through Coach McGinnis, of just simple dribbling drills. And some of the guys in here know Lance, and they've had some of these dribbling drills. And he started off with easy stuff, just like right-handed pounding dribbling. So he'd just get used to using his right hand. Well, like you guys, now, like most of you guys, most of you guys, when you get the ball, you're going to start gentle and start going harder and harder with left hand. And then as you play, whenever you play basketball, you want to use your left hand as much as you use your left hand to make it snap. So that's what he incorporates. Everything he tries to do right hand, he tries to do left hand. And then once he gets that down, you have to start with easier stuff till you get the better stuff. He started doing crossovers. So he's doing stuff like that. Notice how he's always keeping his head up and he's pounding the ball hard and fast now. And he does it that way. Well, a lot of you guys say, well, you know, it's more like snap. A lot of you guys say, well, you know, I can't dribble all the time. We're lucky. In our household, we're allowed to dribble the ball upstairs. We're allowed to dribble the ball in the kitchen. His grandma's here. A lot of times she'll be in the kitchen cooking dinner, dribbling a basketball. Everybody in our house likes to dribble. That's just how it is. Some of you guys aren't that lucky as far as that. We have a basement that has about an 8-foot ceiling, and we've got 2 little goals down there, and he goes down and plays these little imaginary games for hours. But we're allowed to dribble in our house. But for guys who can't do that, and it's raining outside and it's nasty, instead of sitting there on the video game all day, why not do stuff that the ball doesn't have to hit the ground and drive your mom crazy? Some of the stuff he does is around the waist. And remember, we talked about him doing stuff, always go the other direction. So he goes one way, he goes the other way, just so he can do everything. Because when you go one direction, and the guy knows you're going that way, and then teach yourself to go the other direction so the guy can't cover you. Then he can do stuff like around the world. Make it snap. And like I said, he does drills like this every day. He might not do a specific drill every day, but maybe every second or third day he'll do that one. Maybe he'll start incorporating other stuff. And then he starts doing maybe just some dribbling stuff that you guys know, like just pistol beats. Yep. Other way. What's that? And then you got stuff like another one we call a pistol beat. We call the pistol beat rapid fire. This is just another dribble that he does like that. Notice how now he's getting older. He used to look at the ball. Look at the ball. He used to look at the ball a lot more. Now he's getting to the point where he's starting to look up a lot more. When you're a point guard, as some of these guys that play for Milford use that, is when you're a point guard, you want to make the ball, you want to be ready to pass it. If you're looking down and looking at the ball, you're not going to make that right pass. But if you're looking up, you're always ready to pass, and you're always ready to move on the ball. Then we started off with easier stuff. When he was younger, like some of you little guys, he wanted to do figure eights. Figure eights are pretty hard for some of you guys, so what he did, he started by just rolling it. So he just rolls the ball, and then he'd start rolling it the other way. And then all of a sudden, he started getting a little better. So he said, I'm going to start trying to dribble it. Oh, sorry. So he's dribbling it, right? Trying to keep his head up as much as possible. Keeps it low, keeps it fast. Then you can go one way, you can go the other way. See how he switches right in the middle? Make it snap. And that was one I missed. Remember when I said you were in the kitchen and it's rainy out and you can't dribble? There's another figure eight you can do without dribbling the ball. The dribble figure eights. And look at this. He can watch the football game on TV right now while he's doing it. And then he can reverse it. He can reverse it after every play. Or he can watch the basketball game. Faster. Reverse. Reverse, faster one time. But then he gets more and more dribbling stuff. So he does like dribbling between the legs stationary. So you got your dribble with both hands. So he's dribbling between the legs stationary. Boom, now he's going to look up. Okay, now stop. Click. He's got it front-wise now. He's doing that. He can do that drill in a basketball gym full court, or he can do it just in his living room. Boom, 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 just like that. Or he can do it from behind. What it is teaching his right hand and left hand and his brain to do different tricks. And that's what he's doing right there. He's just getting his mind right to do all that stuff. And then all you guys who watch basketball, you do stuff like dribble behind the back, dribble behind the back. And what he wants to do right here is he's working his wrist out. He's not turning and getting the ball like he used to when he was a little guy. He's making the ball pop and come behind him, and then dribble behind the back, backwards, back. So he's doing like that. If you want to start something like that, you can start slow and you go faster and faster. So he's going pretty fast. Big step. And then he starts looking up, then he starts going as fast as he can. Alright, big step. We started having fun doing stuff like that. And all this guys was through hard work. He didn't get good at this by just practicing once a week or whatever. Just like you guys can't get good at football or baseball by practicing once a week. You got to do something every day, or reading and stuff like that. In our house, it's a little different than probably a lot of your houses. A lot of you guys, when you get in trouble, you probably have timeout, or maybe you lose TV privilege or something like that. In our house, it's a little different. We don't say yes ma'am, yes sir. If we're doing something where we get in trouble, we don't do that. When we get in trouble at our house, what do? We do push-ups. And we call out the number, and depending on how big it is, that's how many push-ups that we might do. Oh, that's good. He's done a lot of push-ups in his life, guys. But he's been getting better. He hasn't been doing as much, but it goes for his little brother and stuff like that as well. Well, eventually, he started getting some of these one-ball tricks down that were getting pretty simple. So he moved on to the two-ball tricks. And this is the same type of thing. He started with two-ball pounds, where he's just pounding to keep it easy. Then he started alternating it, and then he started doing the front V's. Which is, see how the ball front V's? See how the balls are making a V? He's doing that. Then he moved that to the side V's. And then he started doing stuff like the high-lows. And remember, when he's going high-lows, he's still looking up. He's got one ball going low, one ball going high, reverse. And then he switches it up. Don't forget Mr. Left Hand, because everybody wants to do stuff with the left hand and the right hand. Big snap. Okay? And then so we started getting these tricks on, and we started going, he's like, man, what else can I do, Pop? Well, I played basketball, and Coach Eddie played basketball in a generation. We didn't even really have two-ball dribbling. I've never really seen something like that. The only time you dribble two balls is if you had a ball in your hand and Eddie's ball hit off his foot and came to me. I might make two balls, and I might throw it back, one dribble and throw it back to Eddie. So I couldn't really tell him what to do a lot. So what did we do? We went on YouTube. We went to the camps where we saw other guys do some of these drills. And we started incorporating other things. Flying eagle. And some of these are ones we do, guys. He has other ones. We're going to show you some of them today. But he does other tricks. And you guys can learn tricks too and start teaching him things. Spinning bees. And then he started incorporating. He'd listen to me in the basement. He'd be playing music. And he'd start listening to music, playing around, bouncing around, and doing some movement action. Crossovers. And I know you guys are wondering, like, where do all these names come from? How do you guys get it mixed now? How do all you guys get all these names for these things? You just make them up, and that's what kind of makes it fun as well. One day we were out in the street and he was doing front crossovers. Show a front crossover. He was like that, and his grandma was with him over there, and she started doing it, but she wasn't really doing it right, but it looked really cool what she was trying to do. And So we named it the Memes. So all he's doing is switching the hand out right there. So we named that one the Meme. It's a pretty simple trick. And he'd go fast, slow, fast, slow. And then we started doing other tricks, circles. Reverse. Remember, everything's reversed. That's getting your mind thinking at a different level. Then you started doing stuff like you guys might want to see, like between the legs, behind the back. You do that. So between the legs, it goes both ways. Between the legs, behind the back. Dirty rights, between the legs, behind the back. So doing stuff like that. Finally, we started doing stuff that more incorporating some of the one-ball drills, like the two-ball figure eight. No, two-ball figure eight. See the balls chasing the other balls? Just like the figure eight. Try again. There you go. And then eventually, remember the one we were doing at the very end with the one ball dribbling behind the back? You start doing one in the front and one in the back. So he's doing that. He's got one ball in front, one in the back. He's getting his mind thinking right hand, left hand, right hand, left hand, snap. We started doing stuff like that. Well, then he started seeing some guys do some pretty cool tricks with just moving the ball around like a boxing trick. That's a pretty simple trick, guys. Anybody can probably work on that for an hour and have that trick down. Then he started looking up what he'd do. So he's got the ball going. Now he's got the fox in the house. See the ball chasing the other ball? See if he can reverse it today. So he's reversing the ball. Snap. So we got all that. And then one day he came to me, and this was about last year, probably in March or something like that. He said he loves doing the spider drill. Okay, I didn't see that. And he loved doing the spider. He said, I'm going to learn to do a two-ball spider. And I said, there's no way that you can teach yourself to do a two-ball spider. And after about a month of practicing, he came up with this. Now remember the spider drill. You're going left, right, left, right. And then it got there. So now he's doing all these tricks, and he has other tricks that he does that are pretty exciting. And then one day Coach Eddie at one of his camps said, have you ever dribbled 3 basketballs before? And Eddie kind of said it smirkingly, and I laughed at him. I said, nobody's ever tried that. So he said, let's try that one. So he gave us a ball, and he said, oh, man. So then we incorporated 3 balls into it, or he did. So then he started doing 3 balls. He needed a little more room to do this, because it's a little more moving around, stuff like that. But he's trying to get coordinated to do that. So he gets 3 balls. And then, once he gets his 3